A Studio Gainax production in a world where mankind is forced to live underground. One of the greatest MCs to ever be animated. He digs and digs and digs. His sole purpose in life being to dig. One might even call him a digger.
What do you mean by that?
Simone lives in the underground village of Jiha. Mankind forced to live under the ground, and nobody knows what's on the surface. Titans? Ghouls? Well, you guys know how this goes. Man hates what's causing the world pain. Man becomes pain. Yada yada yada. Actually, Simone is digging for treasure one day and finds this little glowing drill, which is actually the thing that starts the story. Yeah, no bullshit here. After Simone finds this drill in the ground, these stupid girls who don't know he's the MC make fun of him.
This is a nasty thing. What the fuck, man?
上を向いて歩け、シモン。
Kamina.
And then Kamina is introduced.
カミナじゃねえ、兄貴って呼べ。
He's what I like to call a silly goose.
One of the greatest fictional side characters ever fictionalized.
Kamina is who Simone looks up to as an older brother. Someone bold, confident, willing to take on anything and everything without batting an eye. He's literally me if I was someone bold, confident, willing to take on anything and everything without batting an eye. Kamina's goal is to go to the surface, and he's been trying to for a long time. Well, guess what, guys? The anime gods listened, and it's time to MCify. After Kamina gets locked up for... Simone goes to dig once more and bumps into... another glowy thing. He breaks Kamina out of his jail cell to show it off. And just as they're about to get spanked by the chief after getting caught, the cave starts shaking. Walls start rumbling. The roof of the cave hits and tumbles. Oh my god.
What the freak is that thing?
I don't know. But this is Kamina's chance. Signature pose, time to square up.
The only girl who has to pair up with the two guys because they need a trio and three dudes is kind of sus. Yoko Littner.
Yoko swings in with an, oh my god, is that a .50 caliber sniper rifle? She's literally Black Hawk. These three get extremely close in like 5 seconds of meeting, and I mean literally straight up smooshy together. Simone and Kamina learn that these giant mechas are actually called gunmen. And what do you know? That's exactly what Simone found when he was digging. Oh my god, peak cinema, absolute cinema. Oh my god, this is the greatest show of all time.
Who's driving? Obviously the youngest kid. We're still getting locked up for DUI.
But it's okay since Kamina spit his iconicness out of his mouth.
自分を信じるな。俺を信じろ。お前を信じる俺を信じろ。
Simone activates his drill that will pierce the heavens and rams into the gunmen flying up into the skies. And here's where this amazing shot comes in, the surface. And thus starts Simone and Kamina's grand adventure to reach the heavens. Already from the first episode, Gurren Lagann is set to have amazing world building and character development. And let's just say, it happens in a way a first-time watcher would probably not expect. So let's get into it, shall we? Throughout the first part of Gurren Lagann, the story mainly focuses on building up the characters. Yoko's village, Liron, Roshu, Viral, Gimme, Dari, the KKKK siblings. All of these characters being extremely vital to the plot later on. Out of everything this anime does great, characters have to be at its peak. I watched this anime for the second time to make this video, and while watching it again, I didn't realize how much of a social outcast Simone was in the first half. Always being overshadowed by his confident bro Kamina. Nobody really believes in Simone's piloting skills. The only reason they cheer for him is because Kamina, being the ultimate hype man he is, hypes Simone up. Kamina is the only person who truly believes in Simone. Always telling his little bro that it's not him who will defeat the enemy, but it's Simone who will defeat the enemy. And that's what I love so much about these two characters. A true bro dynamic. There's no jealousy behind Kamina's words when he encourages Simone. Nothing that would make him look like a bad guy. There's no other motive behind Kamina's eyes. He's truly just a bro. You got to remember here, Simone is just a kid who's literally been living under a rock his entire life. Suddenly breaking out and being told to pilot a gunman and defeat these bad guys who also pilot gunmen? Well, let me just say, as daring as I am IRL,
What the fuck are you talking about?
I wouldn't be able to do that as a 14-year-old Twinkie whose balls haven't even dropped yet. But Kamina makes Simone believe in himself like no one else does. When there's no one who believes in you. Even you don't believe in you. Believe in he who believes in you. But as a 14-year-old kid, if I saw my bro Frenching a girl I like, I would probably want to kill myself. And because of that, Simone loses his ability to concentrate on the fight. And what does that lead to?
Well, I've done all I can do.
やりゃできんじゃねえか。
This episode, as a first-time watcher, couldn't have been more unexpected. Like, what? Kamina dead?
Okay, guys. Disney Lagoon back at it again. It's just a little stab. Kamina will get right back up like he always does.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Oh shit. Here we go again.
And he did.
Yes! Oh, let's come back to me. Yes! Hey, yo, Kamina's starting to stutter a little bit, but you know, his catchphrase is there, so now we go.
Iconic move. Ass whipping.
And yay, bad guys defeated. Let's all celebrate and dance like we're supposed to. Death in anime. A lot of anime and manga these days, in my opinion, are really bad at showing death. Sometimes a character is killed off too quickly, leaving us no chance to connect with them. Other times, a gajillion background and side characters that had one line of dialogue the entire show get wiped out. And then there's a character who is clearly supposed to die from their injuries, who insta regens looking like they came back from a luxury spa vacation in the Maldives, massage included.
Notice how most of these are shonen, by the way? Just saying. Don't quote me, though.
The stakes become non-existent, and that goes both ways. Not killing off a character can take away from the seriousness of the story, which brings out that annoying word every anime fan likes to justify a good or bad character. Plot armor? While killing off too many characters can lead to, well, a Akame got killed. Actually, NVM, the MC somehow dies at the end, which was unexpected, but I should have known since the name of the anime is literally called Akame got killed. Stupid me. But all the other characters' death just didn't seem to have any effect on me, mainly because it got to the point where I expected them to die. So where is the middle ground for a perfect anime death? Gurren Lagann. Like, this show is like the perfect middle ground, actually. There's two key factors that need to be followed to build an impactful anime death: silence and surprise. Kamina's death was silent. He didn't die immediately from the stab wound here. They waited to kill this bad bitch off. He gave it one last... one big loud action sequence. And at this point, the viewers like me are kind of begging for his plot armor. We don't want Kamina to die. He's an amazing character. He's the main character. Main character? No, he's not. Simone's the main character. Ah, that's why. See, all this time throughout the first half of the anime, Kamina had the spotlight. Simone was just there. So obviously the show did an amazing job of getting everyone attached to Kamina. And that's where surprise came in. Because again, plot armor didn't work. Kamina died in silence. Rain started to pour down, and there was no sound in anyone's voice. Ichigo, do you know how I hate the rain? Sorry. I'm sorry. This is where Simone's main character arc started. Starting with him thinking Kamina's death was his fault. If Simone didn't witness Kamina and Yoko's makeout session and lose focus on the battle, would Kamina still have survived? Probably. But it's tough having to live with that thought. Simone's spirit got shattered. Then best girl rised out of the ashes. Hell yeah, Nia, Simone's shining light. Oh my god, Nia, please give Simone some sloppy seconds so he can get his mind straight. And that's exactly what she
Oh, hey there, daddy.
doesn't do.
So no head?
Oh man. Nia quickly became everyone's favorite girl on the Big Gunman. After Simone wasn't able to save her from the enemy, he realized how powerless he actually was. But did he give up though? See, Simone's biggest problem was that he was trying to be like Kamina, realizing he can never actually be like his big brother. He had to learn to rely on his own power, something he's never tried to do since he knew Kamina was always the one to help him with everything. But who was really helping who?
ダメだ。こっちの身が持たねえよ。
こんだけやって傷一つつけらんねんなんて。
さすがに絶望ね。
一巻の終わりか。こんな時、Kaminaがいりゃな。
If only Kamina were here, everybody would be safe. This is what I found really beautiful about Simone and Kamina's dynamic. It may have seemed like Kamina was the one encouraging Simone to push past his limit, but what was really happening was the opposite. Kamina needed Simone more than Simone needed him. And here's where his saying changes from believe in the me that believes in you to believe in the you that believes in you. Believe in yourself, Databayo. Spirit tone. Simone has finally come to terms with Kamina's death and is now peak character material. You are you, but he is him. Explosions everywhere, epic soundtrack. Everyone starts to believe in Simone again. Oh my goodness gracious, this anime has it. Oh wow. Wait, it's not done yet? That was like more character development than all 400 chapters of Rent-a-Girlfriend combined with every single harem anime ever to exist. And that's just part one. The second half brings in something extremely dark and horrid, just awful, and makes me want to die. Politics.
But it's sort of realistic type of politics where if giant mecha robots and universal entities existed, humans would still find a way to fuck up their own universe.
Like, we're our own biggest op. You can be the savior of the world and get shit on for no reason by the people you save, which is exactly what happened to my lord and savior Simone the Digger. After Simone and gang defeated Nia's papa Spiral King Wargenome and brought peace to the world, he started rapping.
100万匹の猿がこの地に満ちた時、月は地獄の使者となりて、螺旋の星を滅ぼす。
Bars. Spiral being the power system which is infinite and can basically shape reality if you have the spirit. That means Simone is boundless and beats your favorite anime character? Fuck you, power skillers, I hate you. I'm kidding. Turns out, Spiral King was the Bowser-level boss of this story. The real boss, the millennia of this anime, was another bald guy named Anti-Spiral. More about that later. The second half of Gurren Lagann really focuses in on the question everybody forgot to pose for so long. Why was humanity hiding underground in the first place? And why was Baldi's Basics over here keeping it like that? Extremely overpowered universe-ending big boy in space. That's why. But first, politics. It's been 7 years since Simone saved the world. Humanity was brought together and rose up to build Kamina City. Technology is peaking. Simone is president. And most importantly, all the girls from part 1 are legal now. Did you guys know Yoko was 14 years old pre-time skip? 14.
Caught you in 20K HDR 1200 FPS Super Nintendo iOS 49 Blu-ray Ultraviolet Radiation 1080p PlayStation 5.
Consider yourself outplayed. There's one character I really want to focus on for this part, Roshu. He's the kid with the 5-head and absolutely disgusting hairline. Kamina and Simone's group found him pretty early on in the underground cave back in the day, and he's been a little bitch since. Basically, Simone in the present is like Osama bin Laden if he was a good guy, always blowing up shit around him after being heroic, thinking he's doing the right thing. And Roshu is a snotty secretary. The world is about to get blown up by space aliens, sending Nia as a messenger when the population on Earth reaches 1 million apes. Simone tries to keep fighting all of the enemies that pop up, but at the cost of ruining the city they built. Now let me tell you, nobody likes Roshu. This guy was simply annoying.
Fucking shit.
But while rewatching this anime, yeah, Roshu was really annoying. Purposely staging a coup d'etat against Simone, jailing Simone, and then taking 1/3 of the population into space because he couldn't fit everybody onto the ship and he wanted to be an asshole. But the more I watched Roshu, the more I realized he was the one being normal. Everything he was doing was for the sake of the people. Society has been established, and according to the Constitution, Simone equals bad guy. So they need to follow the law and put this criminal in his place. And that's exactly what Roshu did. He was just following the law. Roshu was being the normal one. He's like Justin Trudeau, but way better. But what really made Roshu such a well-written character and made me feel somewhat sorry for him was when Kinon told Simone how Roshu was crying after Simone's trial. He never wanted to do it for personal gain. Roshu truly wanted what was best for the human. The fact that Roshu wanted to kill himself to atone for the amount of humans he was going to leave behind just goes to show the depth of his character. He's a bitch, but he's a good bitch at the end. Then Simone gave him that Falcon punch straight to the cheeks, giving all the viewers something good, because we all wanted to see this guy get shot or something like once. They both needed each other. Also, Roshu has a girlfriend, and that made me really mad. Fuck you, Roshu. Piece of shit. The final Team Gurren bands together to go defeat Mr. Universe, aka Anti-Spiral, and save Nia. I just realized I have not talked about the animation or music as much in this video yet. Guess we're doing that now. Welcome to the greatest intergalactic space fight ever created. Galaxies throwing at shurikens, robots becoming space robots, dreams shattered. Don't play with me, Star Wars.
Stay in your lane.
Oh, I would talk about Viro's sad life too, but the video is so long already. I just Google it. He's a peak character. Look at how big that Super Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is. Oh my god, almost as big as my ego. I am narcissistic as fuck. Go, fight the power. 2007 animation, by the way. I could cry. And then for the greatest final battle ever. Simone versus Anti-Spiral. Fist fight to settle space democracy. Because Simone can obviously breathe in space with the indomitable human spirit. Duh. Anti-Spiral is defeated and the universe was saved. I think. Like, they were straight up throwing galaxies and shurikens, so I don't know how many people died, but, I mean, Earth is all that matters, so. The wedding. Nia and Simone finally get married with a kiss. Ooh, so bold. They seal the deal. Nia disappears.
I don't feel so good.
Oh, what? No! It should have been Yoko, to be honest, but whatever. Nia will always be best girl. Simone gives his drill to Gimme as a successor, tells everyone his goodbyes, and leaves to pursue digging like the most badass dude to ever exist. A perfect ending for a truly perfect anime. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
I sit in my ride, think about you. Drive through the night, I got nothing to lose. Strobe city lights, they can tell me the truth. Tell me what I should do, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to